Staraptor, a cool, edgy bird sporting an emo crest and piercing gaze. It is by far my favorite of the regional birds. To show my love for this feathered friend, I decided to do a playthrough of Brilliant Diamond using only the Starly line. The rules for my challenge are a combination of a badge quest and a Nuzlocke. I'll be collecting 9 birds total, 1 before each gym leader and 1 before the league. As we have a limited number of encounters, each of the birds is granted 3 lives. If they faint in battle, they will lose 1 life and can only be revived by Nurse Joy. I'm also enacting level caps and using set mode. However, this isn't full hardcore, so items are allowed. Originally, I tried not to heal in battle as much as possible, but that proved tricky, as many of the Sinnoh region's trainers seem built to pick on birds. I mean, flying types have only 3 weaknesses, and Sinnoh has a gym leader for all 3 of them. This is gonna get interesting. Our story opens with dear sweet little Wendy watching TV in her room. We make our way downstairs, where Mom informs us that Sven, our friend and fellow descendant of Almia's top Pokemon Rangers, is looking for us. Mom warns not to enter the tall grass, as all good mothers do, and we set out to Sven's place. He rudely bumps into me, rambling about going to the lake and finding me money if I'm late. Turns out Sven was also watching TV and wishes to see if there's an angry Pokemon in our nearby lake. I begrudgingly agree to accompany him to the lake, where we spot an old man and some young boy conversing. They very politely ask us to move, meanwhile leaving something in the grass. Sven urges us to investigate, despite my reservations. Don't go in the tall grass. No problem. You won't be in there long enough for a wild Pokemon to come out. That is famous last words, sir. One little step, one toe in the grass is enough. The Pokemon! We're getting attacked by birds. Are you really that surprised? Oh no. No, I don't want Trick. I want Chimchar. Yes. I'm choosing Chimchar on purpose, because it'll make him have hit block. And when the birds are grown up, they will be super effective against Torterra, and they would be super effective against Infernape, which defeats the whole, rival purpose. I mean, new rivals are weak to you, but this was back when rivals were supposed to be strong. The young fellow returns to retrieve the briefcase, showing great concern that we use the professor's Pokemon. Meanwhile, the professor is very chill about the situation, allowing us to keep them a while longer. Back at home, our mother gives us the running shoes, which happens while she's telling us we need to explain ourselves to Rowan, who is, in her words, quite intimidating. Does she think I need to escape an old man? Because that's the vibe right now. Moving on, we wander into the tall grass on our way to Sandgem Town, grabbing some free potion samples from the nearby clerk. Lucas greets us upon entering town, bringing Wendy straight to the professor's lab, where Sven once again invades our personal bubble. Inside the lab... Hello, Rowan. Yep. Seems rather happy. I'll give it to you as a gift. Would you like to nickname it? No, I don't want to nickname it. I don't even want it, bro.
It's going to be deleted.
It's not going to get deleted. I'm just going to shove him in a box for all of eternity. I don't know which one's a fate. Which fate is worse.
Worse?
I mean, at least I'll get to keep my birds company. We used to record all of the Pokemon. No, I only want to record birds. I can stand here without speaking for hours. I'm a very patient man. Let me ask you again. I want to entrust you with this Pokedex. Will you use it? Yeah, fine, whatever. At least then you can tell me about my birds. Lucas offers to teach us stuff later, and then meets us outside to give a guided tour of Sandgem's facilities. We're instructed to tell our mom it's time for adventure before Lucas departs northward. We spend our pocket change on 20 Pokeballs, change our settings to set mode, and return to the first route to actually begin the challenge. capturing our first Starly, Stella, which was a name suggested by the user Flaremon on a community post I made a couple months ago. When I do challenges like this, I'll be making community posts asking for suggestions, so watch for those if you would like a shout out too. Stella is a sassy nature, making her slow but specially defensive, which is not helpful in this early section, where the physical move Tackle is the main attack move. In her first battle, Stella ends up on 1 hit point against another level 2 Starly. Oh boy. We take our baby bird to see Mom, who heals us up and expresses her support of our newfound adventurous spirit, giving Wendy a guidebook to help her on her way. Sven's mother drops by with an item for Sven, who wasn't as kind to his mama in properly saying goodbye. This is your own fault, lady. You should have taught him manners. We accept the parcel on his behalf and make our return to Sandgem Town, where Stella grinds to become level 7 before moving to the next route. We face our first trainer battle against youngster Tristan and his Starly, who is easily destroyed by Quick Attack. Natalie and her Bidoof army stand no chance either. Logan, on the other hand... Oh no, not the intimidation. Could you not use T-Shock? Please? What did I say? I asked nicely. We make our way to Jubilife, where Lucas awaits us yet again, telling us we should catch more Pokemon, as the more Pokemon you have, the happier you'll be. Which is a sentiment I agree with, but I have my bird for Gym 1, so I gotta wait. Those are the rules, Lucas. He tips us off that Sven is being a nerd at the trainer school, so after making a quick stop, we join him there, delivering the parcel from his mother and obtaining a town map. There are 2 students in the trainer school that will grant us workup TMs when defeated, which will be very useful in this challenge, so I battle them. Both use Charge Beam Abras that go down in a couple turns. I teach Stella workup and leave the school, being stopped by an odd man who wants me to speak to clowns. If they're friendly, I guess it couldn't hurt. Locating 3 clowns grants 3 coupons that the odd man trades for a Pokétch. Exiting town to Route 203, Sven ambushes us, asking to fight. His Starly is no match for Stella's wing attacks, and Piplup also falls victim to a nice critical hit, allowing Quick Attack to knock him out. He runs off in the usual Sven fashion, and we make our way through the route's trainers with no issues, arriving at Warburg City. In the mines, Roark shows off his impressive rock-busting skills, promising we could be just as cool if we beat him. But that'll have to wait for our bird to grow up a little bit. So a grinding we must go. We take out so many Machops and Cricketots in the grass above Warburg, eventually evolving Stella into a Staravia at level 14, which just so happens to be the level cap for Roark's gym. Roark is a Rock-type master, which is super effective against our dear Stella. His Geodude is not only extremely tanky, but also runs Rollout, which could take us out in a few hits. Fortunately, its accuracy is not the best, and Stella also learned Double Team while we were grinding, so it's time to set up on Roark. He does land a few rollouts while we're buffing, also deciding to set up himself with Defense Curl. At +6 evasion and attack, Stella wing attacks the rock Pokemon till they are dust, earning us Badge 1. Returning to Jubilife, we find Rowan being harassed by blue-haired strangers. He requests we teach them some manners. Who am I to deny the professor's wishes? One easy W later, I venture into the tall grass to find our second bird, Talons, one of several nicknames you'll see in this challenge suggested by Jason. Our sweet boy Talons is brave, making him physically strong, but also slow. Please tell me this won't be a theme this playthrough. Our small team easily makes its way to Floroma Town, picking up pluck TMs from this small child, which I teach to Stella. On the next route, a little girl requests we save her papa from space aliens. I'm not the Men in Black little girl, but you did say please, so turns out it's people just like the ones harassing the professor. Almia goes down, and then this sore loser locks us out. He lets slip that he has some friends nearby, so we hunt them down and take out our frustrations on their weak Pokemon. Back at the Windworks, we surprise the grunt. Hey, he ends up to being a loser. That's nice. Running to warn his commander of my presence. Mars initiates battle with us, stating that if we win, they will leave, which is a totally fair deal. The Zubat takes a quick attack before U-turning into Perugly. Fake Out flinches, but we get our health back by plucking her citrus berry. Perugly responds by thieving our Quick Claw. Well, so much for possibly being faster. A couple more plucks and the ugly cat is done for. Zubat loses to another quick attack, and that was wraps for Mars. Team Galactic vacates the premises, and the father and daughter are reunited. It's quite a trek to Eterna, having to dodge rock-wielding hikers and taking some pretty hefty electric attacks. We join up with a kind lass named Cheryl, who heals our Pokemon on the way through Eterna Forest, which was very helpful, as some of the fights were not so nice. Quick attack to Patchy. Slam. Yo, that Patchy is tanky. Oh no. And paralysis 1! Cheryl was a lot more useful out of battle than in them, as she was obsessed with kissing every Pokemon. Eventually, Wendy escapes the forest and enters Eterna City. We run into Cynthia, who shares cut TMs with us, then head on over to the second gym. Gardenia explains that we cannot challenge her until beating all of her gym trainers, so we do just that. Gardenia then has the audacity to say this. I didn't keep you waiting. You made me fight all those people. It's your own fault. She leads with some very pluckable cherries, followed by a Turtwig that barely survives wing attack. Stella hits it with a quick attack when Gardenia heals to allow another wing attack to take down the tiny turtle. Roserade hits the field using a fairly powerful grass knot. Stella steals her citrus to regain health and ends the Roserade the following turn, securing Badge 2. We need a bicycle to continue onwards. As it would turn out, the bike shop owner is in the Team Galactic building, trying to get back his Clefairy from another commander, Jupiter. Her Zubat takes a solid pluck while missing its supersonic, allowing another pluck to take it down. Skuntank has a citrus berry on, but as we are full on health, I opt to use Workup, hoping to take some damage and make the berry worth consuming. The Skuntank goes for Poison Gas, which is instantly cured by Stella's Pecha Berry. I get a little greedy and go for a second Workup, which lands us with Stella being poisoned. We trade moves, both doing decent damage. I pluck the Citrus Berry, and Skuntank lives with red health. Yep. Oh no.
Right after.
Aftermath is a thing. Oh no! No! That's so sad. I forgot about Aftermath. Stella lost her life. No! This is why they have lives. Jupiter leaves, and we grab a nifty red bicycle as thanks. We zoom down the lower route, gaining experience from the bike enthusiasts along the way. Lucas catches us on our way to Coronet. And this one? And dowsing. I will be using one of those. We encounter a very serious man rambling about humans being weak and deplorable. Not usually a conversation to have with a total stranger, but here we are. Moving on, we finally arrive at Hearthome City and are warmly greeted by a friendly Baneri. Her trainer Kira encourages us to go to the contest hall, which we do. meeting this city's gym leader, Fantina, at the entrance. Inside the hall, we find Kira talking to none other than our own mom, who is apparently a star in her own right. I got a dress. A dress I will never wear because I'm not doing contests. I drop by an apartment to obtain the shell belt for slight healing in battle, and then attempt to leave the city, being confronted by Sven, who wants to fight. I honestly forgot about this rival battle. Just wants to walk out of town. It's like, haha! Now I'm here to fight you. Your Starly's not evolved. Your Starly is plenty old enough to be evolved. Why are you not evolved? Endeavor. Ow, you have way less health than I do. That's crazy. Ah, you also taught your birdie pluck. Pretty sure mine's stronger. Bye. The remainder of his mons were also fainted rather quickly. Heading eastward, we have our third bird encounter. Vengeance is naive. Vengeance is fast! Yes, we need fast. Our other two birds are slow. We make it to Celestic Town, which is just a place with Pokemon Center and some berries I'm not going to use for this run. We purchase some milk and continue to the northeast, where we face our first truly time-consuming fight. Ruin Maniac Calvin has himself an irritating Confused Ray Bronzor, followed by a very defensive Shieldon. We managed to arrive in Veilstone with no additional deaths, so I'm pretty happy. Time for a shopping spree. I stock up on a few full heals and super repels, along with TMs for Giga Impact, U-Turn, Protect, and Substitute. Stella adds Sub to her kit, and the other two each learn U-Turn. We are prepped for Gym 3. Some late puzzling later, we stand before Maylene, the fighting gym leader, who we should have the advantage over being a flying specialist. She begins with Meditite, whom we set up 2 double teams on, before hiding behind our new substitute. Maylene decides this is a good opportunity for her to set up as well, opting for bulk up when her Drain Punch didn't even do half Stella's health. 3 double teams in, the Meditite begins missing moves. We pluck a few times to get Shell Bell healing and force out one of her super potions. Eventually, hey, finally hit. Alright, time to die then. Yeah, you did not heal enough, sister. Machoke enters battle and somehow immediately lands a rock tomb, destroying our new sub. We stack up our last 2 double teams, putting us at +6, and yet... Bruh. How are you hitting your rock tombs when the other one couldn't hit its Drain Punches? Excuse me? I'm using a super potion. Stella gets her last work up and then plucks all the fighting types to death. Badge 3 is ours. Back outside. Hello, Lucas. Good day. Wendy, listen, I need your help. I dropped my Pokedex by accident and Team Galactic took it. Now they won't give it back. Please, I need your help. Dude, how much of a klutz are you that you not only dropped your Pokedex, but you dropped it in such a way that Team Galactic was there to pick it up? Like, what? Time to bail out Lucas. We complete a somewhat sketchy double battle and enter the warehouse to pick up Fly. On Route 214, we avoid all the trainers we can, eventually reaching Valor Lakefront, where Bird 4 awaits us. Falco joins the team, allowing me to box Talons as he has reached the level cap. We sneak our way over to Pastoria to unlock its fly point before heading off to the Lost Tower to grind levels for our new birdie and grab strength from this old woman. The journey to her was certainly something. That's so cute. It's adorable. How did it live? Oh no. What's the cute Pokemon gonna do? Yell at me. Do we think I stay infatuated? Aha! Falco doesn't fall in love. Rock throw. Oh no! Yo! That's not nice. Alright. Yeah, go figure. Plus, you can, you know, hug each other and cry about it when you lose. Yep, punch your teeth. Make me feel hollow inside. That's a downer. Oh, I guess she's an angry loser, not a sad loser. I'm sorry, bro, you might get punched for what I did. A roller coaster of emotions. Falco didn't get enough levels from the tower, so I made the unfortunate decision to challenge the collectors in the cafe cabin. The first had 3 mimes, which went fine. The second, though, what do you collect? Oh no. Whoa. Hashtag not good. Some swapping to stack up intimidates makes his attacks a little less threatening, up until it used block to prevent Falco from escaping. Wing attack eventually fells the fake tree, only for Sudowoodo number 2 to take its place. Some more swapping causes Falco to take a Stone Edge, leaving him at only 5 hit points. We give him some milk and begin to wing attack the second tree into the next life. Sudowoodo 3 took notes from his predecessor and also lands a Stone Edge, returning Falco to 5 HP. Some more milk for our boy, we eventually feint the mean rock type. I think it's high time we take on Gym 4. We have some fun with the water levels, reaching Wake with our 4 birds all together for the first time. We face Crasher Wake. He starts with Gyarados, who we trade Intimidates with. I swap out to get another Intimidate, taking a powerful Ice Fang on Talons. I choose U-turn, hoping to get a little damage on Gyarados while swapping for another Intimidate, but Talons gets outsped and Ice Fang flinches. Getting Talons out of harm's way puts Vengeance on the field to take a brine. Vengeance outspeeds Gyarados and gets to U-turn to Falco, adding a 4th attack down. Ice Fang doesn't do nearly as much damage now. Gyarados likely outspeeds us, so I go for Endeavor, hoping he'd put us low. But he goes for Crunch, putting us at 38 hit points. Not too bad. We'll take yellow. I swap out to Stella, expecting an attempted Brine KO, which is exactly what Wake went for. Stella sets up a couple double teams before... Oh! Gosh darn it. Vengeance puts Gyarados in healing range, so we just aerial ace till it faints. Quagsire appears and proceeds to set up Rain, which allows it to completely destroy my team with Scald. Time to regroup. I purchase a bunch more Moo Moo Milks and add U-turn to Falco's moveset before attempting to fight him once again. We start out similar, this time with Vengeance using U-turn to swap out as we know he outspeeds. Quick Claw also procced, which didn't matter, but cool I guess. We go into Falco, who should be able to use Endeavor after Gyarados' second Ice Fang for massive damage. But... what? Really? Oh my god. Alright, well that part of the plan is out. I return to Vengeance for another U-turn, this time into Stella, putting Gyarados at -4. I'm being more careful while setting up, eventually getting completely stacked on attack and evasion. Until... last workup. Flail. I didn't even know he had Flail. Crit Flail! Excuse me? Okay, well... I could do another sub, or I could take out Gyarados, knowing that the other one is going to use Rain Dance turn 1. like 100%. I think the question becomes, how much does Pluck do to Quagsire? Is the immediate substitute worth more to me? Oh no. I took away all my stat changes. Mistakes were made. I use one double team, hoping for a miss, knowing I can't set up on this thing as it'll just haze again. It doesn't miss. The sub is gone. I heal Stella, but she takes a massive scald and is burned instantly. I swap out the Talons, hoping to whittle away its HP with U-turns, but they do so little damage. And Scald is too powerful, burning every single bird I have left. This Quagsire has to leave the field for me to do anything. I realize Talons is still running Whirlwind, I just need him healthy enough to use it. So I give him some Moo Moo Milk while Vengeance stares at imminent defeat. Quagsire doesn't take the opening, allowing me to also heal up Stella with Moo Moo Milk, before Scald takes Vengeance's second life. Talons comes into battle, readying a Whirlwind, and before he can use it, the Quagsire sets up the rain. Since Talons didn't take damage, I full heal Stella so she's fighting fit. Which was the best call, considering... Okay. Well. Fun. This isn't looking good. Time to set up on Wake's ace. Hopefully. Stella dodges so many moves, building up to her +6 evasion. Yet somehow Wake hits not once or twice, but 7 times, with this being the 7th. Wow. And thus ends Stella's life for good. BTW, the odds of that specific crit happening are only 1.26%. It's ridiculous. Regardless, with Stella gone, we need another setup bird, so back to Veilstone for more TMs. I decide upon Vengeance as the new sub, as he won't suffer from being outsped like the others will. One dairy run later, we send Stella to the farm in the sky and face the Crusher of Dreams for the third and final time. We lead out with the same starting plans as before. An Intimidate from Vengeance, then swap into Falco for -2 and hopefully land an Endeavor. Gyarados puts us on 9 and we land a massive Endeavor. I'm unsure if Wake will heal or not, so...
Which one do you think you prioritized?
Okay, I am actually... Alright, I'm gonna do this. Okay. So, because I am faster than Quagsire, so if I end up having to come out on Quagsire, I'm gonna switch this one out. If I have to come out on Quagsire, I can get him down to 9. Falco is in a good position as a backup plan if setup fails me, so I swap him to safety, bringing in Talons for a third attack down. Since he's slower, I normal swap to Vengeance and prepare to set up one last time. We play extremely cautiously, healing at any health that a crit would kill. Is it a little scummy? Yes, absolutely. However, yes, play it safe. Like, I don't have a choice. If I lose here, I straight up lose.
Lose.
I lose the whole run. Like, as much as I would rather not have to use heals a million times, like, I don't have a choice.
No.
Mostly because they keep not missing. Like, he did miss there, but watch, he's still gonna hit me more times before I get all the way up. His accuracy has been insane. That's all too. Takes 19 to make. So.
That's good.
What the heck?
Just all that good.
Uh-huh. Well, we do it again. I'm at 4 on evasion. Both of those hits had around 40% accuracy. Eventually, Vengeance gets stacked up and sweeps Wake's entire team with 1 aerial ace apiece, saving the run. As relieved as I wish I could be, I know that this is not the hardest gym in this region. Our uphill battle will continue yet longer. In the meantime, we can find us a 5th bird, Lady. Good lord.
What?
What the heck? No, look. So Stella was sassy. Lady is also sassy. It's a direct replacement. What the heck? That's insane. With our new member on board, I do an extreme amount of grinding, getting 3 of them to level 34 to evolve into Staraptor. A quick visit to the Great Marsh grants us Defog, which we'll need soon enough. Outside the marsh is a suspiciously spacey dude. We decide to tail him a little bit, but are interrupted in our quest by Sven. You know, I'm trying to chase a dude here, Sven. You're not being helpful. He clearly does not care, and Falco serves him up a bunch of aerial aces. Easy W. With Sven out of the way, we are free to pursue the Galactic Front all the way to the Valor Lakefront. Despite defeating his Glameow, he still manages to escape. We happen upon Cynthia, who encourages us to hear some Psyduck for the secret medicine she has. I decide to take a quick shopping break before accepting her request. Casual's got red in it. I do love this one though. Nice, got a bird. Yep. Look at us. Got the new outfit. We are ready to go. Purchase the most expensive option. That's typical woman behavior, right? Hello, Psyduck. Don't seem inclined to move at all. Use the secure medicine. Cure to their chronic headache. Now they skedaddle. Goodbye. He got confused for a moment. Oh, good. And suffer chronic headache. Now I was able to figure out what trigger's on. Ask you a favor to deliver this. Sure. Anything for you. He's sort of bossy. Counting on you. Can do. Onward we go to the Land of Fog, which we clear up lickety-split with Defog. Genius. Nothing too crazy happens on our way to Celestic Town. We heal up at the Pokemon Center and are asked to handle an odd spaceman who wants to bomb this town, apparently. Well, that's a bit extreme. I mean, that's one way to make a new world, but still. We put him in his place and discover the elderly lady was Cynthia's grandmother. She shares her ancient wisdom and surf TMs with us before skedaddling. We meet Spiky Hair again, who actually introduces himself this time. He's Cyrus. Still talking about deep concepts with someone you don't know, but this is progress. We can face Gym 5 now, so let's do that. Fantina's gym is a series of math questions, but I cheated for this test, so walk through all the correct doors without reading a thing. She leads with a Drifblim whose attacking move is Fly, which takes 2 turns to land. So I sub turn 1 and begin setting up. Oh, it was a crit too. That's great. Fantina starts spamming Strength Sap, which does mean more workups for me later, but also less chances at damaging me now. so we take those. She also lands a Will-O-Wisp, which we leader cure when safely tucked behind a substitute. Aerially sweeps once again. An easy badge 5. We encounter Cynthia outside, who nudges us in the direction of Canalave. But first, we have another encounter, this time in the trophy garden. Alright, what do you got going for you, Kara? Why are they all sassy? Oh, what? Oh my god. There are 25 natures in Pokemon. How have I gotten sassy female birds 3 times? Moving on, we head west of Jubilife to reach Canalave City, where our good pal Sven happens to be. Hey, Wendy. Yep, I'm going to the gym. Oh, you already beat the gym. I see. Oh, you're finally at Staraptor. Look at you. Are we surprised his team got butchered by Aerial? No, didn't think so. That fight evolved Lady, so there's something. Into Gym 6 we go. While this may be a Steel-type gym, it is home to several Rock-type Pokemon, and Steelix with Thunderfang, which are not great for our feathered friends. I do safely make it to Byron and decide to make what could be a really dumb decision. I'm gonna be risky. I'm not gonna set up. Should I have set up? Probably. Would it have been easy to do on this Bronzor? Absolutely. But it also would have been a wee bit boring. While it is a consistent strategy to win, I want to use the other abilities of Staraptor, not just the cheesy evasive one. Do I regret this choice? Nah, this fight was wild. I began with the typical turn 1 U-turn to get a double attack debuff. Bronzor hits us with a Trick Room, then sets up Sandstorm, as Falco lands another U-turn. Talons becomes confused, but sees through it for U-turn 3, which Bronzor barely survives. We know Byron will heal, so Falco comes out to land a strong close combat. He tanks a flash cannon and U-turns again for Talons to return. Another close combat finishes off Bronzor. Steelix arrives, and I know that one close combat will not be enough to knock it out. As Talons is already down 1 defense stage, I U-turn to Lady, while Byron sets up his Sandstorm once again. Close combat leaves Steelix at half health. A combo of Gyro Ball and Sand put Lady at low health, so I swap her away for Talons again, who tanks a Gyro Ball. Close combat demolishes the Steelix. This battle's gone okay so far. That ends now. I just got so lucky. I'm on 3 and the sandstorm just subsided, so I didn't get hit by sandstorm.
Oh boy.
Still alive. Barely. I swap to Vengeance, who takes a much weaker Stone Edge, and decide to heal up Talons in the back, as even a crit Stone Edge wouldn't take down Vengeance. We heal off the Stone Edge damage and take an unexpected Thunderbolt. We are in a bad spot. I attempt to heal stall as I'd have to sack one of my members to do any damage at the moment, and I really don't want to. So Vengeance takes Thunderbolt after Thunderbolt, until eventually we get a break, as Bastiodon uses Iron Defense, allowing me to heal up Lady, who has the same special defense as Vengeance, meaning she could also take a Thunderbolt and live. I attempt to use Double Team to add a mischance to Thunderbolt, and...
Yeah.
Sorry. Back to this! A one shot!
She got 1 free turn.
Go figure. It really goes from like, yeah, I'm doing fine, to now I have to heal every single turn because I literally can't take anything. Well, it's another one of those, like, if I played this like a normal game, I would just be sacking birds to just hit him with a bunch of close combat. But because I'm doing it under the I could, like, if they die rules, it makes it so much worse. But, like, that's the point, right? It's supposed to make it harder. He finally runs out of thunderbolts, swapping over to flash cannon, which gets a special defense drop immediately. I swap away to Lady, whose aerial ace does... Oh, that did literally nothing. Not good. Time to attempt Endeavor strat, which he messes up with a critical hit. I'm out of heals, so I have to sack someone. Lady is the only Staraptor with lives, so she's my best option. I heal off Vengeance's paralysis. Lady lives the flash cannon with 5 HP, allowing her to get off one final endeavor before going down. Byron hyper potions, healing completely, but we get a free close combat, taking it nearly to yellow. A second defense drop could kill Talons, so I U-turn him out to Vengeance. We are faster, so attempt a sub to see if Flash Cannon destroys it in one hit, which of course it does. While deciding what to do, I accidentally hit swap Pokemon instead of Summary on Kara, sending her out into an immediate death. Oops. I have to choose between Talons holding the fist plate and Falco holding the metronome, which mon to commit to close combating and possibly death. I pick Falco, who pulls out 2 close combats, taking down Bastiodon. We take badge 6 and continue our journey. Sven is out front, requesting our presence at the library. We restock on milk and meet up with the gang. Suddenly, an earthquake rocks the region. On our way to investigate, because I get 9 birds total, and I've only lost one, because I've only lost Stella.
So you get 8, which means that you have 2 replacements. So as long as you don't lose 3 birds, you'll have a full team
for the league.
Which means that you gotta use your other birds with alive to protect the one bird. Basically.
Yeah, basically.
Because if you lose the 6th bird, you're basically just being like, yep.
Yeah, let's hope that doesn't happen. Another badge means a new birdie, which I had meant to get in the Great Marsh, but... I didn't mean to throw the ball. I wasn't looking at what I was doing. Oh no.
What?
You can't even get them because they're replaced by Hoo-Hoo and Noctowl at night. So I wasted 6 minutes looking for a bird I can't find right now. Good job, me. We didn't get an encounter just north of Sandgem, so here's our level 2 member. He's very small. He's our superstar who's very small. Over at Lake Valor, we can now investigate the cause of the earthquake, which appears to be a bomb that drained Lake Valor. There's a cavern in the middle of the lake where yet a 3rd galactic commander awaits us, Saturn. Nothing crazy happened. Saturn tips us off that Mars is at Lake Verity, so we rush there to confront her. Aside from being poisoned by Golbat, her team didn't put up much of a fight. Mars reveals that they have captured the 3 lake spirits and takes her leave, leading Rowan to worry for Sven's safety as he had gone to Lake Acuity. We are tasked with checking up on him. It's time to venture through Mount Coronet to the harsh, wintry, frozen north of Sinnoh. The weather creates constant hail and battles, which actually works in our favor a couple times. I did it a lot. Ooh, does hail take her out? Hail take out the pony? Yeah. Yeah, that's super helpful actually. That hail was very nice. Normally not a big fan of hail, but that was good. We eventually arrive in Snowpoint and enter Gym 7 to do some light ice skating and face Candice. The plan is to work up twice and then sweep with Aerial Ace, as Vengeance can easily take 2 avalanches. Or he could have. I'm gonna die. Cause she got a crit. I'm gonna get buffeted by hail and die.
Bye, Bird.
Bye, Vengeance. Wow. Well, that sucks. That has never happened in any run that I've done of her. I've been able to use 2 workups, heal, and then sweep her every single time. Yeah, I just keep getting crit. Well, that's really sad because Vengeance had gotten up to affection. Too.
Wow.
Every single time a bird gets up to affection, it dies.
Do you really do?
No. I mean, Talon's also has affection, but I haven't let Talon die. My setup birds both are the ones that died. Yeah, alright, so now I'm getting rock slided. And now I'm going to die to hail. She also dies to hail.
This the bird with 1 life or 2?
1 life. Falca's gone. Things are looking great. That's 3 permadead Staraptors. There's no way I had a 4th, right? Sneasel cannot take close combat, even with its berry. Abomasnow, on the other hand, it lived. No. It lived at 240 power. Oh, Lord. That's crazy. Lord, that sucks. I'm kinda hecked. Saying kinda was being generous. We are hecked. With those 3 deaths, we can no longer form a complete team of 6 Pokemon. We'll have to fight Volkner with 4, and the League with potentially 5 if nothing dumb happens in Gym 8. With how things have been going, how likely is that? We're meant to go check on Sun, but yep. So I have to go to Acuity.
Yep.
I don't know if I can. I can't fight her with this.
No, you're gonna
I
have
need to level
the
this one.
You gotta level the 32 and the 29.
It's time to hardcore grind. I pop underground to grab the lucky egg and a sharp beak for later. Then fight these 2 rich elderly people for a while. Till all 3 become full-grown Staraptors. At Lake Acuity, we catch up with Sven, who lost his fight to Jupiter. She returns to Galactic's Veilstone HQ, forcing us to follow her in hopes of rescuing the lake spirits. A grunt we defeated ages ago recognizes us outside the building and, accidentally, drops the storage key necessary to infiltrate the base. Navigating through Galactic's back rooms eventually leads to a keycard needed for the main areas. It's at this point I realize, oh right, we didn't catch Birdie for Candice's gem.
Yeah. You did the 3 birds, but you never caught the
Yeah, which is over at Verity.
You did all the grind stuff with that. No.
Well, yeah, because originally I wasn't supposed to grind the 4th bird, or the bird that she gives, because it would be extra. It was going to be outside of the team.
But now it's part of the team immediately, which means that
it's fine.
You catch this bird, you gotta stick the egg on it.
Say hello to Nightwing. She's gonna hang in the back of the party for a while. I no longer have setup or U-turn birds, as they were massacred by Candice, so shopping is in order. All three of our Staraptors are running offensive sets for this part of the challenge. As we come face to face with Spiky Hair, I mean Cyrus, who is actually the big bad boss of Team Galactic. A fight ensues with him throwing out Murkrow, which taunts Superstar after taking an aerial ace. No problem with that, as we're only running attacking moves for now. A second aerial ace knocks it out. Sneasel's up next, and while close combat probably KOs, our 7 level gap in his favor is concerning. So I swap to Lady, who is 1 level higher than the Sneasel. Cyrus is determined to set up using Home Claws, so we never find out what the Sneasel is actually capable of. His final mon is Goldbat, which we've been taking down this entire playthrough, so no big deal. Cyrus rambles about how emotions are meaningless and gives us a Master Ball, so that's neat. He informs us he'll be ascending the mountain to its peak and putting an end to everything, which is really dramatic. Something tells me we're going to be joining him there real soon. Deep in the laboratory, we find the lake spirits locked up, being guarded by Saturn? I suppose that's why he's in here? I don't know. He fights us, though. Kadabra sets up Reflect, which is annoying, but otherwise the fight goes smoothly. We free the Pokemon and begin our ascent of Mount Coronet, which presents some issues. Yep, that's what I thought. I'm like, I did use a Repel, didn't I? Yeah, I did, but they're the same level that my Pokemon is. So therefore the Repel doesn't work. Oh no. I couldn't get away.
Yep, combine mountain.
What the fuck? I was using a Repel. They're the same level as my other ones. So I have to put the big bird in the lead to run around and then swap out for the smaller bird as soon as I go to fight a grunt so that they get more experience. But if I don't immediately swap it out after I fight the grunt, then I get attacked. That's what happened. I didn't immediately swap Pokemon. I walked 2 steps and got into a fight with a Golbat I couldn't run from. No other run was like this. All the other ones were like, yeah, I was just walking all over them, you know? Like, these runs in this mountain were nothing. Now every single battle I'm fighting for my life. At the summit, there's a double battle, during which my tendency to almost KO things strikes again. Thankfully, their other mons were fragile, so we easily win. Cyrus summons a legendary Pokemon, which begins distorting the world, covering the sky in RGB. His true goal becomes clear, as he proclaims he'll be the ruler of the world he's attempting to create. Mars and Jupiter stand in our way of challenging the wannabe ruler. So we're forced to fight them, this time with Sven's help, in a very sketchy double battle. They both lead Bronzor, putting up double screens. So we let the Bronzors live for 5 turns to run out the defensive increase, swapping birds whenever we got confused. One Bronzor goes down, bringing Skuntank into battle, who immediately goes for poisoning while we take out the reflecting Bronzor, resulting in both commanders' aces on the field at the same time. I doubt Kara's ability to take for Ugly with 1 close combat, and instead U-turn her out to Lady. Both opposing Pokemon aimed at Munchlax, which was really good for me. Ugly bodies Munchlax, whilst we aerial ace the Skuntank, putting it in red. Rocking the Citrus Berry I totally forgot exists. Sven brings his Staraptor out, ending the Purugly with close combat. Skuntank barely survives another aerial ace, belching Sven's Staraptor, nearly fainting it. I'm glad Lady didn't take that, good lord. The PTSD of Aftermath is getting to me, so I opt to U-turn the Skuntank in an attempt to save Lady from being taken down by Golbat after Aftermath triggers. Fortunately, Sven beats me to it, quick attacking Skuntank and eating the Aftermath in a valiant self-sacrificing move. Honestly, Sven is MVP this fight. He takes several Poison Fangs and a Sludge Bomb, Plus, Brian deals so much damage to the Golbat. With the women defeated, it's time to take the big bad boss. Dialga begins to construct a new galaxy, but is interrupted by some familiar beings. The lake spirit. They're so cute. Tame the beast.
Right. They do the same thing. They're both the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
They can destroy it.
Yep. They give it and they take it away.
No. No, they can't get right there. Whoa.
Oh, mess rip.
Fight me.
See, it does it immediately. Dang it. No,
Like,
I have 41.
Hello.
No, I'm supposed to have the other. Oh, I really thought I'd get to switch my team before this, but apparently not. Level 42 Kara versus 45 Honchkrow. Let's see how this plays out. He crits 1 air cutter, 2, 3.
You hear crit every day of the week.
Oh my god!
We have a plan for this?
It's not supposed to be guaranteed.
For the AI? Yes.
I'm still supposed to have a chance. Choosing Defog allows Kara to checkmate him. Cyrus throws out Gyarados, which will totally hit its Ice Fangs with our lowered evasion, so a U-turn it is, bringing Kara to safety while Lady confronts the Serpent. Ice Fang fails to land, making it a clean switch. An onslaught of Aerial Aces eventually whittle Gyarados away, despite...
Nope. I'm gonna let it die. You are frozen. Okay.
It's fine, I have a 4 score.
There's pretty. Yeah, that
wench.
was a hype.
Could you chill?
No.
This is why I don't like Pokemon battling. Crobat sets up Tailwind while we top up Lady's health in case of cross-poison critical hitting. Thankfully, he lands 2 cross-poisons that neither crit or poison, which was quite surprising, as was this. Yeah. Oh, I got a crit! Let's go! She pulls it out! Oh. Unfortunately, there's still a wee while in play. With a Tailwind. Oh, never mind. The tide has shifted. Weavile doesn't have an ice move in this fight, although I thought it might. After a quick heal, Weavile is shattered by close combat. We are left to face a rightfully upset Dialga. And now we can walk up to the legendary and say deuces to the legendary.
And we can do the meme. Fade out.
Imagine it had been shiny, I'd have thrown the Master Ball. That's what would have happened.
Oh yeah, if this thing was shiny, oh yeah.
I got mine in a Premier Ball. My shiny Dialga is in a Premier Ball.
Master Ball home.
But yeah, in this file, it'd be in the... Hi.
Using this football, you vanished.
Yeah. We're not even pretending like... You were magnificent, truly. You were incredible. I did amazing. But I've never been thrilled like this. Yes, I ran away. I just ninja vanished in front of a legendary. It's the most fascinating thing ever.
You did a ninja move. You threw a smoke ball straight down at your feet and disappeared.
With the world safe once again, our gym challenge may now resume. Heading east of Pastoria, I realized in editing that my game experienced a bug. The background noises of Spear Pillar didn't stop playing, and in fact will continue to play until I close the game several hours later. Yep.
Wow, big out.
There are a lot of trainers in this game that are just, yeah, this is the only guy you have to play. Yeah, but no, this region is seriously set up in a way that you can just be like, nah, I don't want to fight people. Just go around everyone, for the most part. Which is really nice, I won't lie. He does not care.
He does not care at all.
I have no thought at him.
Brain is.
It's so nice to actually one-shot things. The fact it continues into battle is wild. Taking out the sailor allows entry into Sunyshore, where E4 Flint asks us to get his bud Volkner out of a funk. If I wish to beat the league, I don't have much of a choice, so off to the lighthouse we go. We meet the beautiful Jasmine on the beach, who also encourages us to take on the gym. I decide to sample the gym trainers in hopes my lower level Staraptors could get some decent experience, which goes okay until... Yeah. Uh-huh. Moo milks don't fully restore my health either. I'm gonna die to this ride too. I got crit.
Forget.
It would be Kara though, because she only has 1 life. Everything hit so hard. Time to upgrade our healing to max potions for the time being. We have plenty of funds thanks to the rich old people. Now a major grind session, since clearly they cannot handle the gym quite yet. At first, I tried fighting the trainers I had skipped coming to Sunyshore, but that didn't go over so well. So instead, we're over in the marshlands beside Pastoria, fighting Pokemon 20 levels lower than me.
Hey, it's still easy if you go for level.
It's still easy if you get to use whatever Pokemon you want, or have like an actual balanced team that can like switch into things. It's the fact that all of my Pokemon are exactly the same thing and therefore all weak to the same stuff. So if one can't take it, none of them can take it. Fighting all the trainers didn't get me anywhere near enough experience. New plan, Cricketoons. I've been barely missing KOs for a while now, so I need attack power. And the iconic bugs give 2 attack EVs upon defeat. It also happens to be night, so they'll appear more frequently in the grass. I purchase a small boatload of honey and set up in the trophy garden to grind for the next couple real-life hours. A while later... 127, 150, 142. I've got decently good attack now. I'm going to sleep. It is 4 a.m. I am not in a state to fight this man. The next morning, I appoint Superstar as the new setup bird, teaching her Pluck, Substitute, Workup, and Double Team. Hopefully, she won't face the same fate all the other sub-birds have. Nightwing finally gets to learn U-turn as well. As prepped as we can be, I re-enter the gym, which goes very well considering what we've been through already. Lady also learns Brave Bird. She has 1 life to spare, so we'll take the risk move if it means it might just take something out. We stand before Volkner, our final obstacle before the Pokemon League, the last specialist that's super effective against our feathered friends. Okay, Raichu went first. Right, dude. Yeah, that wasn't even a crit. Oh, actually the range doesn't matter because U-turn ended up going into Ambipom, so Ambipom's health is not perfect. That. Fake out. Yep, cool. No, no, don't you dare. Thank you. I got paralyzed. He probably goes back into Raichu. Yep. 1 into Raichu. Lady is our most specially defensive Staraptor. so I heal her up to take Raichu's impending Volt Switch. I knew about Raichu, planned for Ambipom, and was prepared for Luxray, but Octillery completely slipped my mind. I'm gonna be honest here, I pulled out the damage calculator for this one, which told me a couple things. First, I will outspeed, which is good news. And second, I probably cannot one-shot it, meaning we're most likely looking at a feint on Lady. To prevent Octillery from setting up with Charge Beam boosts, we're forced to take drastic measures.
You don't want him to get up.
Crit.
Okay.
Yo, it took him out.
But now here's the problem. What's goes?
Oh, crap, yeah. One less life for Lady, but somehow the Octillery goes down. If you're also confused on how that happened, it's the sharp beak, which I didn't put into the original calc. His Raichu will absolutely come out next, so I send in Superstar to get one mostly guaranteed double team, assuming it doesn't crit. Oh my god. Yeah, it's totally heal time. That's fine. That doesn't matter.
You only care about what we just...
This is not good. And neither is this. Oh, great. It's a range, I can guarantee you right now. Every hit of Thunderfang brings Super to the brink of death. Till eventually... I don't have a full restore. I need a miss.
You need a miss, and you need...
I'm dead.
That's dead. Right? Nope.
No, that was the range. Morale is extremely low right now. A wipe appears unavoidable. I send in Nightwing to get off an Intimidate, and U-turn to Kara. The attack drops make Thunderfang take just above half her health. We heal her up, and another Thunderfang rolls really low. While a crit will kill at this health, we have to take the opportunity we have to damage Luxray. If I've learned anything from this run, it's that they will crit at some point, no matter how hard I try to stall. I cannot escape them, so if I can deal damage, I need to at least try. Quick Attack activates a Citrus Berry, which restores all the damage I just did. We continue to skirt death for many turns, taking one of our hit opportunities to heal up Nightwing, who's the only other surviving Staraptor. Thunderfang has a 95% accuracy, but he doesn't miss a single one. Luxray runs out of Thunderfangs, leading to Kara being frozen by Ice Fang, which does way less damage at least. With Thunderfang out of the way, I swap to Nightwing to decrease Luxray's attack yet again. After completely dropping its attack power, I realize Volkner still has another potion. If he can use it on Raichu, there's basically zero chance I defeat it, as it will always outspeed me. So I did something very risky. Which means we need to make this thing. No. This thing? Yeah, it's gonna kill itself before it heals. The U-turn do a tiny amount. Alright, let's do this. Please don't kill it.
Alright.
Kara's gonna die. Kara's gonna die. That's what that means now. Kara dies. I can win with the quick attacks, but Kara's gonna die. Volt Switch has a chance to KO in one hit. We have to use close combat to get the most damage possible on Raichu, but that also means dropping our defense stats one stage. If Kara lives the hit, she is guaranteed to faint turn 2 from her lowered stats. With heavy hearts, we click close combat. Nuzzle.
Actually, great.
Yeah, because he has no one. He has no one to switch to.
Don't paralyze. Don't paralyze.
Don't be paralyzed. Just don't be paralyzed.
High roll. Critical.
Yes. Kara.
Actually, I didn't even think it said it crit.
It didn't.
That was.
She killed him with that. Well, also remember I have this at 31 still.
Yeah.
So I take this down to 0.
It's still a range.
I don't know how that killed. I actually don't.
She didn't even crit. It didn't even say
She didn't even crit. How did she kill there? It says it's 77 to 92. As it would turn out, these are Raichu's actual stats, meaning that close combat was guaranteed to Oko so long as Kara could land it, thanks to her high attack power and the fist plate. Had she not been holding it, the Raichu would have lived. I'm seriously shocked how that battle ended, but the journey isn't over yet. We venture to the restored Lake Valor to grab our last team member. I could throw the Master Ball on it. Oh, I'm not throwing the Master Ball on it. No. I can trade that Master Ball to another file. I'm not throwing the Master Ball. Don't take yourself out. Yeah, because we're following bad quest rules as far as that's concerned. So if I fail an encounter, I go re-encounter. Because I'm required to have one for every badge. Yep. Dude, do not take out my other bird. Thank you. This one did not want to be my friend. Guy's like, no, I don't want to join your group of girls. You got all whamming over there. I don't want them. Alright, I'm naming him Avenger. Back in Sunyshore, we receive a present from Jasmine. TMs for Waterfall. She wishes us luck, which we will most definitely need. Lady and Kara get to play it safe for the next long time. Nope, they get to just sit in the back of the party for the rest of the game until I get to the elite bar. So that they don't die. Here's my thought process for the end game. Dude, part of me wants to level off of these like tentacruels and pelipers that are up here because they're defense and special defense. I'm like, maybe I shouldn't go offensive. Maybe I need to level off of defensive crap to try and up their survivability because the other two really did just get decked. Yeah, I've put a bunch into attack on these already. They're not anywhere near fully maxed on their EVs, so I can put the rest into defense. Oh, that one is maxed. Superstar can't get any more EVs. Neither can Kara. Yeah, look at how much special attack ladies invested in though. That's not good. That's because of how many Roselias she's fought, by the way. Because every time I fight that lady, she gives special attack. But she is an easy thing to fight, so like it was good for experience, but bad for EVs. But basically, because I'm gonna do things on defense, my newest bird will be a bulky bird. Right? Avenger will be a survive bird. See, Fly has a chance to miss. But Fly is 90 power. Part of me wonders if teaching my fastest bird Fly is worth something, you know? Because like sharp beak flies could be really scary, you know? Like not as scary as sharp beak brave birds, but sharp beak brave birds are riskier. Avenger is calm, which lowers attack. What the heck? I have a neutral natures or down attack or down speed. That's it. Every single bird. All of them. We're either not upping anything or we're downing attack and speed. This run hates me. Like, actually. Nah,
Weird now is such a problem. Go for the fake. Yeah, it wasn't one. have the defenses for
I might die. I'm gonna die.
You can die.
Yep. He got a crit.
Oh.
No. Alright, well, Superstar just lost another life. Well, that's lovely.
You made it earlier, like.
The trainer's on the way to the league. Yeah, I'm gonna lose the trainers on the way to the league. Oh no. Well, there goes my having 2 chances at the league. If I get 1. If I don't get it in the 1, it is over. This is insane. Because, like, part of me is like, I don't want to have to heal every single turn that I take any amount of damage, you know? But I'm getting to that point where it's like, this is the only way it's gonna work. I got crit. By Aqua Jet, yeah. I mean, luckily Golducks have crap attack, so it didn't do, like, barely anything, but yeah, I got crit again, though. Hello? What is this?
But yeah.
Oh, now you're gonna live, aren't you?
What it did.
Stockpile.
Yep. It's gonna have enough bulk now. Yep. The fact that these trainers are giving you
Such a hard time.
uh-huh.
After a long and treacherous journey, I arrive at the lower Pokemon League. It's grind time. Well, normally I would go through Victory Road first, but because I want to EV train the baby bird and the defenses, I need to do it before I go through the cave. Because he's down attack, so it doesn't make any sense to go fight the attack things like I did for the last time I had a bird. Because he's not gonna be good at it, regardless. I also have a game-changing question during this. Fly doesn't make your substitute fly, right? So fly does not make your substitute also immune to damage on that turn, right? I actually don't know how that works. How does flying behind a substitute work? Deve goes off to test the fly sub-mechanics in Violet, whilst I continue leveling up. On a side note, I have a whole new appreciation for Honey after this run. It is so helpful. After several hours defeating Tentacruel and Pelipper to bulk my Staraptor team's defensive stats, finished the grind.
Alright.
Already? What do you mean? It was like 2 hours. Alright, I actually get to have all 5 birds in my party at the same time. For the first time in a long time. Actually, this is the first time ever because I did have to take the other one out because they were already 60. Whoa. So, yeah. 132, 140, 174. God, the difference. My highest speed is 184 and my lowest is 132. It's 50 points. 52 points.
Yeah.
Slower.
That's
a lot. Alright, 137, 167, 175. Look at that. 190. Kara is insane.
Yep.
That's higher than my attack bird from last time.
Which was 178.
Yeah, it was only 178.
Which means she has super jack. She's only halfway.
Yeah, which means her IV has to be really good.
Yeah, her IV's almost 30.
Yeah, her IV has to be solid. That's cray. Because you gotta think that 178 was at 62?
And
yeah, like she's jacked.
Probably perfect. She probably has to be perfect. Because
she's definitely close to it.
Because anyway. That's way too high.
And then, yeah, see the spec defense and the defense, 142, 116. Yeah, none of them come anywhere near that defense. Or no, this bird is absolutely insane compared to the others.
Whenever you look at the bird, you got Kara who's like this, like a little pheasant, and then you got these
Avengers just buff as hell.
Buff,
The fun part is he has the least health, though. Because he only has 173 health.
It's because you didn't buff.
No, I didn't buff health.
But 173 and the highest is 180.
Yeah, so it's only 7. It's only 7
It's
points.
not that... It's not huge.
No, that's
You've
not.
already seen it, but it's not gonna be
Wow, that the difference, because they're all level 60, but you see like the vast difference in their stats that this makes it's insane. It's finally time to continue onwards and upwards. I have 2 brave birds, aerial ace, a flux, and this is gonna fly. I got a good variety. There we go. Oh, not Endeavor. Oh, no, that was mean. Yo. Chill with that. And a big bundle of joy. Goodbye, big bundle of joy. She's cute. 4,000 experience. Look at that. That's so much. You can only fight her once. Oh. I'm definitely in the middle of the hallway. I will give you that. I was between the tiles. I'm infatuated, but you're gone. I guess I have to be depressed immediately, because my love is gone. Don't use quick attack. What? What did I tell you? I am 12 levels higher. It still is. Okay. I take those. Bye-bye. That doesn't tell you just how much my attack is not okay. Avenger just needs to hang in the back. It is a setup bird and nothing else. There you are. Fight my bulky bird. Oh no, he took me out of the sky. Look at that. That was solidly fancy, man. Get rid of him. Look at his little things. He's so cute. He's so dead. Aww. I've done it. I've made it to the league. I'm still alive. Everyone's still alive. I only had one close call. It was against the Staraptor. This is hilarious. Close call against myself. We made it. The last portion of this grand adventure. The Pokemon League awaits us. Right after we destroy Sven's dreams one final time. Get out of here. Yeah. Alright, well, Avenger's going to bed. But he takes Snorlax with him, so. He's not dying, he's just going to sleep. Snorlax is going for the long nap. I'm going for a short nap.
I'm going to sleep, brother!
Yeah.
Watch out, Byron.
We outfit Avenger with the setup moves and fly, as well as locating the wide lens, which increases a move's accuracy by 10%, meaning our fly can no longer miss. The moment has arrived. The final 5 fights are upon us. Aaron has never been so scary. Dustox v Staraptor. Turn 1, Avenger substitutes. Dustox tries Toxic, but it cannot land. Let the setup begin. He misses several bug buzzes, but eventually one lands. Okay. Up to 3. How did... What? Bug Buzz hits through Substitute? I'm not really familiar with the mechanics of Substitute, so this throws me for a loop for the rest of the fight. Turns out, sound-based moves bypass subs. You learn something new every day. Anyways, we don't take much damage, so I simply continue setting up. At +6 evasion and +4 attack, Aaron swaps out Dustox for Vespiquen, who attempts to stack up defend orders, but Fly is way too powerful, squashing that plan. Heracross outspeeds and lands Rock Slide. We chose Fly, so the very next turn, his life ends. Beautifly makes an appearance, quiver dancing around. However, Avenger is unfazed by his antics, hiding once more behind a substitute before taking to the skies. The butterfly falls apart. Dustox makes a return, allowing Avenger to stack the final workup in preparation for Drapion before Fly ruins the Moth's day. Drapion misses its cross poison, going down to an intense Fly. Aaron has been defeated. Bertha's turn, with her sturdy ground types. She leads Quagsire and we lead Avenger. Another turn 1 substitute versus Toxic plays out, and let the double teaming begin. Surf doesn't do enough damage to defeat our sub. However, a second wave washes our dolly away. So we create a second one, blocking yet another Toxic. I had a Gabby blind moment and attempt to heal with a max revive. Oops. Yes, we're sitting pretty. Is this cheese? Yes.
But it's what you have to do.
But it's kind of necessary.
If you want to try and win this, you just have to.
I did 2 practice runs where I only set up on Lucian, so that's not entirely true. However, with the birds we were dealt, this was our best option to fight the competitively perfect league. While it may appear this is simple, sitting behind a substitute with +6 evasion, as they shouldn't really be able to hit me. I say that, but I've been at +6 and gotten hit a bunch of times. That's what happened with Floatzel. That's why that battle got hecked. Because it can happen. It's unlikely, but it can. We faced so many low odds scenarios up until now. It's not an impossibility that even this strategy could fail us. Fully stacked, we take to the skies, and Bertha withdraws Quagsire, putting Sudowoodo in the line of fire, who actually lives a +6 Fly in yellow. Wow, Avenger's attack sucks. She tries a Sucker Punch, but it fails, and Avenger once again takes the high ground, destroying the fake tree. It's Golem's turn, who does have Sturdy, which doesn't activate, as Avenger leaves it also on yellow health. I suppose I should be glad. His trash attack power does mean she won't use her potions on the bulky rocks. Wishcash is too slow to even have a chance of attacking, being completely obliterated by Fly. Quagsire reappears to face the music, leaving only Hippowdon at Bertha's side. Hippo is too slow as well, and while the sandstorm may chip a tiny portion of our health away, the Hippo is defeated. Bertha's team has been squashed. A Max Elixir and Moo Moo Milk return Avenger to perfect form, fighting fit to face Flint. Rapidash v Avenger. Turn 1, he misses an Iron Tail, allowing us to freely set a substitute. The second Iron Tail lands, but isn't strong enough to break our doll. The double teams start. Iron Tail 3 breaks our sub, but we have +2 evasion. Iron Tail 4 lands, and another sub creation puts Avenger into yellow. We heal him up while yet another Iron Tail lands. IT6 also hits. How is he so accurate with these? I'd have missed like 3 by now. Andy hits a Hypnosis. Can I call shenanigans yet? He finally starts missing, allowing us to set a new substitute and stack the rest of our double teams and +6 attack, while the Flaming Pony misses every turn. Until we heal, at which point he lands a Flame Charge. We go up and come down, putting Horsey in the ground. Steelix's time to shine. The tanky Steel Snack will take 3 flies to KO, and we put him in red. Oh boy. Our third fly hits way harder. This playthrough has really exemplified how much ranges can mess with moves. Like, nothing has changed here. The next fly leaves it barely alive, but Flint doesn't heal it, saving a potion for later on. Steelix goes down, allowing Lopunny to take the stage. He lands a high jump kick, defeating our substitute, and then crashes into the wall the following turn, while Staraptor crash lands on him, which does leave us subless against Drifblim, who begins battle with a Will-O-Wisp while we set up sub. I cure the burn while Drifblim copies our strategy, stacking its own evasion to +2, then 4, and finally +6 while we are in the air. Fly misses. Not surprised, and he baton passes the buffs to Infernate. Well, we can stall him for as long as he has moves. Because of all of our heals. And because every time I use 1 PP of Fly, he has to use 2 PP. So in the war of this, I will eventually win. That's just how long is it gonna take? A while. It takes a while. He manages to land a Thunder Punch before we can fly, as well as when I replace the substitute. Hey! Alright, so he will heal.
But that means that next time that you land,
I land, he dies.
Dead.
But the fact that he's going to heal this turn also means I can heal my PP for free this turn. He didn't heal it.
Because he wants to kill you.
The next sub. You jerk.
Healing again. He has hit you 5 times.
And I've hit him once. Hit.
Right, so it's a break.
Yeah, because Mach Punch doesn't hit very hard.
Light move.
Battle of who
sucks.
lands when.
Who lands what when? You win.
Hey!
Alright.
The Drifblim, in the condition I'm in now, Drifblim can do literally nothing. Drifblim is Flint's final Pokemon now, and we all know what his plan is. Here's mine. I can use Fly this turn, see if it hits him before he gets double minimized, and then switch out to an Aerial Ace Bird to just 100% accurate kill him if this Fly doesn't land. That's the plan. That's the play. Fly doesn't land. So Aerial Ace time. I just need to hit him, which this is guaranteed to hit no matter what. So he's gonna die. And that takes 16 turns to kill. And Nightwing loves me.
Nightwing's get ready.
Nightwing's like, I don't think so.
Punch, punch, punch.
Yeah, no, he's screwed. Because I have Aerial Ace still. That's the only reason. Well, that was also like another thing.
Of why
of why I kept Aerial Ace.
Oh
my god,
he's like, oh,
champion!
Wow,
he's like,
you're getting heated up.
No.
Easy now. No, you aren't.
Nightwing just said, no. The third burn sticks, causing Drifblim to live and begin the most ridiculous stalling I've ever seen from Flint. What is that healing? I cannot seem to dodge Will-O-Wisp, and he outspeeds, so healing burn wasn't a great plan. Instead, we swap out to Superstar. Yeah, he's gonna have to struggle to death. I'm gonna get hit with Will-O-Wisp. I'm gonna go behind the sub, and then I'm gonna heal the bird. And now we get to stall. What in the world, Flint? He already used his item.
Spammy grab.
Yep, I'm just gonna spam this. Aww. Superstar's affection too. Let's go.
Minimize. It won't go any higher. No.
I will hit you with Thief eventually. I hit you with Thief.
Yoink. I rob you. Of nothing.
He doesn't have anything. I knew you could do it.
Brother.
It's so cute, the little hole.
Oh, you landed
I hit a second Thief.
Yoink. Oh, come on, one more. One more.
Oh my god.
One more.
This is so dumb. How are you trying to facade best?
He's like, I don't know what to do.
I'm not.
By the way, you won.
I'm not going out. I don't care.
Yoink.
Dude.
You win. W.
I should have won with Aerial Ace. But that cured him for like 2/3 of his health. What? Super truly is the star of this moment. That was crazy. There's still another trainer to fight, Lucian, who will be a lot simpler. Setup is the usual strategy for his team, as both Medicham and Alakazam are insanely strong, while he himself will start with a setup mime, making it pretty easy to get going. Avenger's doing great.
Our freaking tank is
He's our hero.
Avenging all the birds.
He is avenging. He's avenging all of the subbirds that came before him because those are the ones that keep dying.
Brother.
Let's turn 3. Let's turn 3 for both things. You are such a baloney butt. I guess I can't complain too much because I did also do that with Thief. Right. Game. There is a line and you're trying to cross it now.
Alright. Interactive gameplay be like.
It actually does require
really
you to.
stressful.
You would think this would be like, oh yeah, no, this is the easy way out. This is, simple to do. But it's like if you mess it up one motion, you could die for sure. My question becomes which ones will and won't outspeed me.
You know, Carl. The thing is,
Trick Room.
If he puts up Trick Room,
they're gonna get a free Trick Room turn because it's fly. And Trick Room it does, before barely surviving a fly. We take a mutual heal turn and then return to the sky as his reflect wears off, meaning the giraffe is going down. Trick Room wears off as Medicham joins the fray. We're faster, so GG's. Alakazam decides to plot on us instead of shockwaving our doll, which we are totally down for.
Now what should I do? Lose?
Lose? Please? That'd be great. You could just lose, please.
Just take the L's. Take the L.
Which is actually bad for him because now he's faster, which means
he likes his gyro ball. Like, bruh.
He still gets to go first, just to miss because I'm in the air.
Attack does not do as much damage because now it says he's faster than you.
Yeah, this does mean he won't use his full restore. He won't use his full restore because now he says it's
super kill.
Yeah, that also doesn't do that. It doesn't work with Trick Room, dude. Payback works if you've been hit in that turn.
My bro is.
I can't hit you if you're slower and therefore faster than me.
My bro is hoping that your
his
Pokemon
Bronzong is such a confusing existing thing.
Ultra slow Pokemon.
And that's Lucian out of the way. Only one conflict remains: the champion battle with our lovely friend Cynthia. Spiritomb v Staraptor. A double team to a Dark Pulse. A bit under half our health, gone. We heal stall a couple turns looking for a potential miss, which doesn't happen. The threat of a special defense drop requires us to take a risk here. She low rolls on Dark Pulse, so I have Avenger use a second double team, which causes her to miss. With +2 evasion, I set up a sub to protect against crits and the possible spec defense drops. Spiritomb immediately KOs it. We heal up Avenger and take yet another Dark Pulse. Another sub, and she actually misses. Progress! +3, still losing subs. She's missing the Staraptor now, but her aim on substitute dolls? Spiritomb has a vendetta against dollies, I swear. We eventually stall out all of her Dark Pulses, and can finally complete the setup. Spiritomb is put to rest. Milotic, on the other hand, is not so easy to KO. She would faint in 2 flies, but Cynthia decides to take notes from Flint, stalling the fight with repeated recovers.
She's gonna
Don't recover. Don't recover. Do not. That's very bad.
It's like the game knew.
That's bad.
Lucario's gonna immediately Aura Sphere. If it's Rosary, please. Rosary.
Please be Rose Raid.
Astronaut.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Okay.
great. That's great. Okay.
That's fine. Yep, that's best case scenario.
Alright.
Oh my god. Lucario has Aura Sphere, a really strong special attack that doesn't do an accuracy check. So if we don't have a substitute when Lucario comes out, he will hit our Staraptor for massive damage. Cynthia didn't pick him, so we're still safe for now. Gastrodon is a heavily defensive Pokemon, but also really slow. So we take this opportunity to sub up and recover our PP before continuing this intense fight. Gastrodon lands a Rock Tomb, not dealing enough damage to break our sub. Fly crushes Gastrodon, bringing in Rose Raid, Cynthia's first Pokemon to outspeed us, although she misses the Sludge Bomb, sealing the flower's fate. As she goes down, Poison Point activates. Lucario appears and I have to use Fly. Lucario uses Nasty Plot, missing its chance to destroy my substitute. We're safe. That was actually really good.
Alright. Garchomp. Is
Because
he gonna
now-
Swords Dance, or is he gonna actually just attack you?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Just go alright. And Poison Punch.
Yeah, and
That
Rough
doesn't
Skin won't hit enough
To kill
to
you.
kill me. No.
Even if you impact him twice. Or half of him twice.
I will not have to hit him twice. He's not.
dead.
Yeah, he won't live one. He doesn't have the defense for that.
Yep, she's just. It's because she's seen the game over. She's just trying to buff herself to try and sweep if she can. But because he's slower.
The Dragon Claw misses, and Fly
Fly
takes
hits.
him out.
Bye bye.
Let's go. Rough Skin, I'm
Skin.
still alive.
Then
And Poison doesn't work because the battle's over.
Almost finished. There you go.
Oh my god.
You were gonna fail on everything said fail. Great thing you got a defense bird for your last
Yes,
bird.
my last word was a defense bird.
And you had the
Crazy.
opportunity to repeat.
It really did avenge all of the other subbirds, though. It's so
Oh, yeah.
funny.
Let's just go figure that, yeah. Stacking works.
Avenger, the MVP, superstar. Cara, who's correct?
This was
Nightwing
all full back.
and Lady. All the birds that are living on one life. 3 of them on one life. Look at them go. Holy heck. Dude. Part of me feels bad about doing substrats for every single one of them, but the other part's like, that was still hard, even with substrats going.
Even with basically guaranteeing that you would win once everything was set up properly, it was still just...
It was still sketch to set up on every
Sketch.
single one of them. This run could have been so much cleaner, but I got hacked by crit. Just repeated, and damage ranges repeatedly. 425. Wendy is now champion. With 30 badges.
All except for the last.
Her badges are so dirty. I can't clean them without taking it out of the dock, and I can guarantee you my Elgato freaks out if I do that. So, yeah, I guess that's it. I win, I'm a bird boss. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a lovely day.